Well, it wasn't that long ago, as I'm joined by Mark Spector, the Edmonton Oilers, maybe it was quite a while ago, they were kind of the Ottawa Senators, rebuilding, high draft picks, putting everything together, and now they're able to literally put everything together. So as you see Edmonton beat Ottawa 3 straight games, so what comes to mind?
Well, it's just another of the weird things that this pandemic and the pandemic season have given us. Sure, we used to remember when the Oilers got owned by teams. I remember the Nick Lidstrom's Red Wings had come in here, and Medano's Stars, and Thornton's Sharks, and Edmonton could never beat them. But they never had to play them 7 times inside of 30 games. These two teams, Edmonton played the 29th game tonight. They played 7 of them against Ottawa. Literally a quarter of their games have been against the Ottawa Senators. Ottawa can't find Edmonton's number. They're really struggling with the superstars, especially. It hasn't been pretty, Gene.
Well, no, let's discuss the superstars, and we do it a lot. But I mean, they just they make us talk about them. And Leon Draisaitl's had a great run against Ottawa. Same with Connor McDavid. Do you see these two just continuing to do this potentially to other teams and doing it together on the same line?
I don't think that the primary plan here is to have McDavid and Draisaitl playing together on the same line. I think when you play better teams, you want more depth. I think Dave Tippett wisely did this with Ottawa because he can frankly get away with it against a lesser team that I think you can predict that it's a bad matchup, right? Ottawa's got a lot of young players. They give some pucks away, and 29 and 97 just eat it for lunch. They just feasted on the Ottawa Senators. I think when you're playing better teams, Gene, you're going to have to put those guys back in their own lines.
Okay, and last one for you before we let you go for the weekend. What can you say about Tyson Barrie and the way he just is kind of looking like the player the Oilers expected him to be when they signed him in the offseason?
Yeah, what the Oilers haven't had here for a really long time is a guy that I like to refer to as an offenseman. He's thinking offense all the time. You know, the pairing with Darnell Nurse has really worked out well, but this is a guy that runs your power play. He's moving the puck up ice. He is just and he's an elite offensive defenseman, and the Oilers haven't had that guy, Gene, for really some time. And when you have forwards like Edmonton has, you need at least one of those in the back end. It's a marriage made in heaven, and he's going to be a UFA this summer. I can't think why Tyson Barrie wouldn't look long and hard at re-signing in Edmonton.
Well, the Oilers hope the honeymoon isn't over as they look to win another one on Saturday night.